What's up, guys? Welcome back to another MCOC Alliance War, and after that last loss we've been knocked back down to tier 2. I thought we faced this alliance before, but I went back and checked and we did not. So up first we have the enhanced special 2, and facing off against Beast. Was not sure who to expect here, but saw a mutant, but yeah, fight goes pretty smoothly. Ended fairly quickly, less than a minute. Get up to my second special and fire that off, take off a big chunk of damage, big chunk of health I should say. Didn't get the crit that I would have liked, but yeah, if I would have got a crit then the fight would have been over. Probably would have been like 16k or something like that. But moving on, we have the special 1 bias, but since we are in tier 2, no, this is a special 1 bias. Maybe it's the next fight. Anyways, this fight goes super smooth. I love when it goes like this. Get 2 heavies, got 7 stacks of fury, fire off a second special, and the fight's over. 17 hits. Can't ask for a better fight than that. Moving on to the next fight. Let me see, is this... Yeah, I didn't check, but I believe this one is special 1 biased, and when you're in tier 1 it's also unblockable, so probably why we have the yellow jacket right here. Let's fire off the second special. Probably should have did a few hits before doing a heavy attack, but yeah, baited out the second special, fire off my second special again, and stun. I could have just did a regular combo and ended the fight, but went ahead and did a heavy attack out of out of habit. So up next we have a 5-star tech on the armor up node, and it is a what's his name? Vulture. Surprised to see a 5-star Vulture, actually, but yeah, once again, fight goes very well. Got those furies and ended the fight in 22 hits. So what is this, the 5th fight, I think? We have a Mystic on Limber. Wasted the first parry right there. Say wasted because it is Limber, so each time you land a parry, then or each time you stun the opponent, it reduces the stun by what was that, 20%, or was it 20% or 0.2 seconds? I can't remember. There's both of them are on here. I like pushing him to his second special. It's much easier to evade, and you know, it's less times that I need to worry about his unstoppable. So push him to a second special there. Dash back and baited that out. So I believe this is probably the second longest fight, maybe. Not sure, but other than it being drawn out, fights wasn't difficult. I did evade all of the first specials. I thought he was going to dash in there, and I was going to try to intercept him with that second special, but he did not. It didn't matter. Oh yes, so we have this mutant here. What's the node? Let me see. Strike back. So mistakes were made. I looked at the first parry and thought that I would have enough time to get a heavy attack in. Probably would have, but yeah, it took too long. Then I do my second special when she has so much health, and yeah, strike back. Also, I didn't realize that she could steal this much power. See, I'm almost at 2 bars of power, and she stole all of it. I also didn't know that she could get a critical power steal on the 3rd special. So, learned something. But yes, I was almost at 2 bars of power, and she stole all of it, and then she was almost to 2 bars of power. So actually, after watching that fight back, I went on a game and did a duel to see if how much power I would steal, and she did about 1 bar of power. I didn't get a critical steal like she did in this fight here, but yeah, I'll try it again, see how much she can steal at once. Up next, this is my second to last fight. Fight didn't go as planned. Basically, I was just going to not worry about baiting out his specials. Like if he did do a special, then oh well, but you know, good. But if not, I wasn't going to worry about it. Just go ahead and push him to 3 bars of power. Then the ice armor kicks in. Only lose 5% health. Fired off the first special here, and pretty much this is where the fight goes wrong. Get hit there. Then push him. He gets the power gain. Now he has 3 bars of power, and I'm just trying to hold off, trying to get my ice shield back up, and tried to dash back there. It didn't work. But oh well, brought Iron Man in and finished off the fight. I think he only had like 5k health after fighting with Iceman, so, or not 5k, 15k. But lost more health than I would have liked. Anyways, I mean there was a bleed, no, but I also did get hit. So my final fight is against Iceman, and this fight goes okay. You see I evaded the first special there, but I think there's a few times that I don't evade it. I mean, it doesn't matter if I do or don't evade it, other than the fact that this does have kinetic reactor, whatever. Kinetic, was it reactor? Anyways, so if I do block it, then he does get some power back. But I think there's a few times that I don't block it. Either that, or I'm thinking about the fight that I just did recently. But yes, I'd rather push him to his 2nd bar power and evade that. Also, I'm looking at my health and trying to slowly get down to that 15% so I can get that health regen. So there that is. And now 1 to 2, finish the fight off with as much health as possible, but I did get intercepted there. And then was trying to finish off the fight before that frostbite charge wore off, but wore off like a second before I can end the fight. But that's it for me in this war. We did lose by like 226 points, I believe it was. They beat us in defender rating and defender kills, but other than that, everything else was identical. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.